What's up, Marvel fans? This is Stan Series, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Captain Marvel and the Avengers for Promo Art. Sorry if I didn't say that word right. It's a Promo. That's it. I couldn't say that right, but yeah, that's what I'll be bringing up about today. Now, I know this news came out. Now, this came out around. This stuff came out around the Thursday and the Friday, so I did get busy over the weekend, but I thought I'll talk about it today. Now, just before we start that subject, I want to bring up some little bits what I've been hearing lately on Marvel. So, want to bring up about the Spider-Man sequel film. I heard that the title the same day it came out, and to remind people that it's called again, I found out that the second film is going to be called Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, to me, I think the title sounds good. I mean, I never go against the titles names for Marvel films. I just said, as long as it sounds good, that's good by me, and this one does. Now, I know there was the rumour saying about, it's going to be called Field Trip, but when I look at the one saying Far From Home, I was like, first like, because I was like, does this one sound better than that one? But to me, it does really. Now, also I heard stories about I heard about the plot, I heard about the stories, like time-wise. We know it's based after the 4th Avengers. But I've been hearing about, in the story, because we know Peter, he moves away from doesn't move away. He goes to the UK, for a bit, kind of like a trip really, or something like that. But I learned up that apparently he goes there around the summertime. Now, to me, I was like, hang on, I thought it would be a bit of like a field trip kind of thing. Because it came to my mind like, hang on, I thought they were going to focus on the schools in all the Spider-Man films. I mean, yeah, the difference here is, like, it's not like, a graduation kind of thing. It's just like, he's taking a break from school. But I thought he might have been set in school term, but I don't know. I mean, as long as if this is the dressing they're doing for this one, it doesn't bother me. So, there's that one. And just to bring up quickly, I'm glad about the news lately that's come up about the Fox and Disney. I mean, I did hear about the Comcast situation. They made this a bid, and I am glad that when I heard about the amount Disney put in, I was like, and then when I heard that Fox agreed on that new deal from Disney, I was like, yes. So yeah, I'm glad that it looks like we're not going to lose the X-Men and the Fantastic Four now. So I'm really glad about that. So, let's get to the topic and into this video then. Let's get to it then. So, let's start off with Captain Marvel stuff. So, from this artwork I can look at, I tell you now, the costume really looks amazing. I really, really dig the costume, what she's going to get in the film. Now, the one I'm looking at here is the one it looks like that will appear in the end of the film. In her solo one, or maybe midway through, I don't know. But it's the one where she's got her actual colours, like the gold, the red, and it looks pretty good. I do love it. Now, the new thing from this, I haven't seen nothing, and this is the first time seeing this. Now we get to see what it looks like in live action when her hands glow. Because as part of her powers, her hands can glow. Not like Iron Fist's way, but like glow, like to reveal like the energy blast is about to reveal the blast out. And it looks pretty cool. I mean, the colour of it's orange. That's pretty cool. Now, also here you can see that she's mid-air, like she's flying, so that's pretty awesome. And that's pretty much on her really. But from seeing this, it's really giving me hopes to see more. To see more of this before her film comes out. And I am really looking forward to see a solo film. I am really, really looking forward to it. There's another one from it. We've got we got the one when she's wearing her jacket. Now that's pretty cool because that does fall from the comics. That does because in part of the comics she doesn't wear it all the time. But there was I think it was part just for a cover or it was in the story. But we see that Carol Danvers does wear her jacket on top of her costume, and it looks pretty cool there. Now here as well, we get our first look of our young Nick Fury, and looks pretty cool, really. I mean, you can see how much different he was before he became the Nick Fury we know today. You can see that he's got full on hair. Well, I wouldn't say full on hair like this, but like he's got some hair. He's got his one eye before he loses it. That's pretty cool. And he doesn't wear like that like his comic book counterpart wears, like the black clothes and the black jacket. Well, black long coat kind of jacket. He's wearing like well, here he's wearing like a tie, black tie, a white shirt, and a, you know, smart trousers and shoes. So, and also here you can see that he's got like double guns with him. Like he's got one of those things that he can hold his guns in. So that looks pretty cool. So it could, from here, I think it seems like that he could be doing some gunfighting in this, and that would be really cool to see that. You know, seeing him going against some Skrulls and Kree, and that would be pretty awesome. And we do get another one of Captain Marvel, like the one I spoke about first, but there is another one that's new. It's just her like standing and she's posing, you know, while when she's standing, and she just shows off the costume, but it looks pretty cool. Now let's jump into the Avengers ones. Now this stuff, when I first looked at these, I was like, hang on, this is the same stuff I saw the while back when the first artwork for the Avengers 4 came out. And it was when everyone was together, you know, who's going to be in the film and who survived in the end of Infinity War. I'm not going to spoil. Well, obviously it's going to be spoiled what I'm about to say here now, but I bet you all of you have seen it now. But if you haven't, leave now, and then when you do see the film, you can come back here. But I would say I bet you've all seen it by now. Or if you're one of the ones who don't care, then enjoy this part then. But here, so first ones we got. But now what's better about these pictures is it's like a more close-up one, so I can see how more, you know, I can see him more better. So first one we got Hawkeye. Now we can see that he is done in the Ronin look, but the thing is he's got the gold color and the black. But the thing is he's got his bow and arrow. That was the one thing I was curious about first, because first when I first saw that artwork, the one I brought up about, I thought it was just like his costume, like, oh, it's just a standard Hawkeye kind of costume. And I said to myself later, maybe he turns into Warren. But from here, it's pretty weird. Because if he's wearing this in the whole film, I'm saying to myself, where's his sword really? Because when Hawkeye becomes Walden, or not Walden, like Warren, I think I said it right, he doesn't have the bow and arrows anymore. He just carries the sword. And he wears a mask as well, so I don't know if they're making a difference in this version, like saying they're missing the two together, but he's still going to be called Hawkeye. I don't know, or maybe he is called one in the beginning, but then he goes back to his Hawkeye, you know, identity. I don't know. I mean, we just had to wait for the film when it all more info when it come out. Now, this one was a curious one. It was the Hawk, and we can see the Hawk. He's wearing like a suit. Now that looks pretty cool. Now when I can look more, now he looks more closely at it. I do like the design of his suit really. I mean, I love the colour of it on it, like the purple, the black, and well, that's what I can get from it. But also as well, I thought first when I saw the suit, I was like, oh, does it cover like his feet as well? But from this, it looks like he doesn't have no shoes on him, so he's gonna be footless. He's gonna be wearing no shoes as normal. And he's got no gloves or anything to cover his hands, so that's normal for that as well. Now, when I looked at his face as well, I said to myself, does his face have a little bit of a difference now? Because since when this came up with the group shot of the whole group in the Avengers 4 artwork, people started speculating now, saying that it's Banner and Hulk gonna merge together. And I've been hearing all this rumours saying about they'll merge together and then they'll become Professor Hulk. You know, that's what I've been hearing, but I don't know. But as I said, when I started to hear more about that, I said to myself, I was not the way how I would involve in evolve the Hawk. Because in my mind, I thought what Marvel was going to go through was like, Hawk was going to get more smarter and more realise his actions, just like the anime versions. Because in the anime versions, it's not like Banner and Hawk come together as one. It's, well, I don't know, in the anime show, it's like Hawk's more a better person, you know, he's smart, he thinks of his actions, and, you know, he acts more like a hero. And then when he comes to Banner on the show, he's encouraging the Hulk to be, you know, you gotta get out there, fight, you know, do all that. I thought it'd be like the same again, but it looks like they're going with the part where the two are merged. So I'm not against the idea, but as I said, I wish it was that other way. But I'll just have to see how it works in the film. Now this one we got War Machine. Now War Machine's gonna get an upgraded suit in this one. So it seems he's gonna get a different suit what he got in Infinity War, and it looks very, very different. I mean, the chest area looks different. The body armor looks different. The legs have got a differentness to it. The arms are a bit different, but you can see he's still going to have like the guns on his arms, so that's pretty cool. And now he's a machine gun cannon, or whatever you want to call it. Looks like he's getting that again, but I don't think it's a machine gun this time. It looks like it's going to be like a laser gun, so that looks pretty awesome. Now from the mask looks, I don't know if it has a similar look to his Infinity War costume. I mean, maybe it's just a tweak a little bit, but actually, no, I take it back. It looks like what Iron Man's helmet looked like in Infinity War, so I'd say Waldy's going to go with that same design, but I'm not going to say that Waldy's going to have like a Bleedy Edge armor kind of look, armor as well, but who knows? Because, well, I don't know if he is going to have that, because really, if he was having that, his armor would have been more skinny and like what Tony's was in the Avengers film. But we'll just have to see. Then here we got Rocket and Nebula. Now, there's not much difference to these two. They just have the same look, but it's good that they show artwork of this. I'm happy with that. Oh, and then also as well, look, I just remembered, there is some other Captain Marvel stuff, but it's just like just showing her into different poses and with backgrounds in the poster in the pictures. So again, these do look good, and I do like her look. Now we got the one with Captain America. Now he is apparently in the film looks like he wears his Captain America proper suit again, and it looks like this time he's gonna have like the what he has like in the comic books, like these line shapes he's got on his suit, and it looks like he's finally gonna have that in his costume. Now, if you pay closer attention to his Infinity War costume, you can see that there was some areas like it was ripped. And you can see that, as I brought up, that shape-looking things on this costume. And when you look at it, it's like, oh, he's got that, but it's just he has to whip the rest of it off to get that out. So, but I don't know if this is a different type of suit, because this one's got his star on there, so I'm not pretty sure. There as well, I noticed that he cuts his beard off, so I don't know if he's cutting his beard off, or they're just putting it out, or they're just putting there for the artwork. I don't know. And you look at his shoulder pads, it seems like he's got the A symbol there again. Because in Infinity War, he had got them, so that's pretty new. So, as I said, it might be a brand new costume, or it could be... I don't know, I got a funny feeling he'll get a brand new costume, but it won't have that much difference, but the difference you can see, I'm seeing here. Then we got like some other photos, like with Iron Man wearing the same suit, Ant-Man having the same suit as like the new film is about to come out soon. Thor still looks the same. Now Black Widow, I was curious about this one because in this photo you can see that Black Widow is going back to the red hair stuff, and if you look, it seems like she's made a ponytail back in her hair, well, a curved kind of ponytail style. So that's pretty strange then. Her having the blonde hair and now going back to red. I wonder what changed her mind to go back to that. And then you can see she's going to die in a new costume again. Well, I don't know. When I look at it, I don't know if it's the costume he had in Infinity War, but she's took the green bit out. Because I've noticed, I think that was like an armor pad she had on top of the costume. So I think she just took that off and then he reveals it, and then she got that. But when I look at the photo, it looks like she's still got the green pads that she had in the film. Well, I think them green, no, actually they might be black. It's hard to tell with this kind of picture I got here. But then you got some other looks of the characters like I brought up, and there's nothing much different there. It's just showing you all the characters. Then there's another one which is showing you Thanos on there, and he looks like he's got his helmet back on again when he had at the beginning of Infinity War, and the armor as well. Because I know there's a separate photo I saw with him with his costume on again, and he's got that double sword. Now I've always meant to have that double sword in the film, but in Infinity War we didn't get that. So I'm wondering if they're going to use it in Avengers 4. Oh, excuse me. But then when I saw the armor on him, I was like, why does he need the armor on him? Because they brought up before the film came out, they said when he collects all the stones, he doesn't need armor. But then I said to myself, there was some other stuff I heard. They were saying about, because now the gauntlet's all broken and everything, maybe Thanos would be weak a little bit. Because I think some people were saying, like, if he uses it again, then maybe the glove can get destroyed for good. But I don't know, maybe that's why he's donning the armor again, if he does in the film. But I don't know, I need to wait to see the trailer to see if he's donning an armor in the film or not. And then there is the one photo here, when you got Captain America wearing his Captain America helmet. Now, in the other photos, you got him without the helmet, as I brought up. Well, the photos I brought up. But in this one here, he's got his helmet on, so, that'd be curious if he's donning the helmet back as well. Now, sadly as well, in the photos, you don't see him carrying his shield or the new shield he got from Black Panther, so that's pretty odd as well. So it's like he's going to battle without a shield. But maybe he is. Maybe he's going to have his shield again and then he's going to use it for the final battle. I mean, I don't know, but it's just a guess, really. And that's all from now, really. That's all the photos I got for this today. Now, before I end this video, I wanted to bring this up quick. So, I've realised this week in America, this is for the American fans, I've noticed that Ant-Man and the Wasp will be coming out on Friday in America. Now, the thing was as well, by now, I was expecting to hear some news about us, really. Because I know that we're getting it in August on the 3rd. And when I first heard that we was getting this because of the World Cup, I wasn't really proud about this news. Because I said to myself, the US fans are going to spoil it for us. If I find out who died in Infinity War and who, in this film, I'm going to get peed off. It was like that kind of thing. Even I felt like saying that as well. In my mind I was saying that, like, I'm going to fight, great. Looks like I'm going to see the scene when someone dies who, had the same way how the other people died in Infinity War. And I'm just saying, if I do hear something like that on Facebook, I'll be peed off about that. But, also as well, I've been noticing, as I said, this is all happening because of the World Cup. And I said to myself, hang on, can't they release it somehow early for us? Like, maybe somewhere when the World Cup is on, when not a lot of people are going to watch it on the day. And that's what I've been speculating about. And I've been seeing some stuff on the internet saying about, people are doing a sign-up thing saying about trying to get Marvel to move the date. And good on you guys. Good on you of doing that. But I noticed, now I looked this up before I did this video. Now, I noticed that the World Cup finished on the 15th of this month, of July, and I noticed that's a Sunday. And then I said to myself, hang on, why can't I release it on the Friday after Sunday? So, let me say. So, as I said, the 15th this month is on a Sunday. That's when the World Cup's finished. Now, I said to myself, why can't I release the film in the UK around the 20th, in July on a Friday? Because that'd be better then, because we don't want to wait a whole month to the Ant-Man and the Wasp, because, as I said, spoilers are going to get out there, people from the US are going to, leak some stuff out, bits of the film, and even, also as well, there's also going to be YouTubers who are going to put thumbnails of the scene, like, for a post-credit scene or a film, and there is a YouTuber I do watch who does that, and I'm like, stop doing that, you're spoiling for everyone else. So, this is a message for him if he does see this. It's a comic book cast 2. I'm saying to you now, mate, don't put nothing like that for the post-credit scenes, please, because I don't want to be spoiled. I'm just telling you now. Now, also with it, as I said, this is the day they can put it. They can move the date for us in the UK. Or if you want to, you could do it for Wednesday or... Well, I don't know if most films do Wednesdays now, but that's what I'm saying. But what I'm trying to get at, what I'm saying is, it'd be better for us, really. Because in a way, it'd be like, oh, we get it 2 weeks later out of the US. And it'd be better to not to get it on the 3rd of August, because as I said, it's a month away, spoilers will get out there. All of us are going to see the spoilers, even we're trying to avoid them. And this is what I'm trying to say. So Marvel, if you are watching this, if you are seeing this video, please move it to the 20th of July on the Friday. Please, because we're not going to have the World Cup on after that. So please do that for us. I will be happy if you do, because I will really, really be proud if you did this. And I'll be glad on that day. At least I got nothing to do on that day, so I can just go and watch it. If only this does become a reality, then I would be proud. So, yeah, that's it then. So, if you do want to see these photos for yourself, I will leave the link down to my Facebook Marvel page down in the description below. And well, that really. And please, give a thumbs up on that channel as well. And follow it, because I am getting a lot of people following this chat, following my Facebook page. And, you know, likes as well. So, it would be nice if you did that as well. Also, give this a thumbs up. Send it out to your friends, you know, for more viewers and subscribers to this channel. And also, I just remembered to say this. After you do see the pictures, please leave your comments down below. I mean, what do you think of the photos? Do you think them good? Excuse me. Is there bits you don't like of the photos? Also, do you think these photos are real or fake? Because to me, I think they're real, but give your thoughts on that one. Now, that's all that. Now, also, if you're new to this channel, this is what I do. I do Marvel and Transformers Cinematic Universe news. I also do trailers, clips, TV spots, and spoiler reviews. Now, the trailers and the clips and TV spots, I do the non-spoiler ones. The spoiler ones I don't do. I know I haven't done like the clips and the TV spots for Ant-Man and the Wasp, so I'm pretty sorry about that. But I said I'm not going to really bother with that now. But I will promise, when it comes to the ones like with Captain Marvel, I will. But as I said before, I can't really promise I will, but I will do the trailers. Obviously, I will always still do trailers for the films and the shows in the MCU. Now, when it comes to the spoiler reviews, I only do the spoiler for the films. That's for the Marvel. Well, when it comes to the Transformers, I know they only done the film ones, but I do the spoilers for that. And and last but not least, you want to see my last Marvel video, click here, my channel. Make sure you click the bell so you can be notified when new videos are up. And here you can see my last Transformers video. And that's it really, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Peace.